Hey, it's Lauren. Today we're going to be talking about some Foreo devices that I have been testing out. I received the Bear and the UFO Mini 2 from Foreo gifted about a month and a half ago, and I've been testing them out over that time period. They also sent me some of their skincare to go along with these devices, so we'll talk about all of those. I want to note this is not sponsored. These were gifted items, but these are entirely my own opinions of using these products. I never rush to judgment with skincare, whether it's skincare that you rub in or if it's devices. I really try to take my time with that to really form a solid opinion because skincare takes time to work. It's not something like makeup where you can tell pretty immediately whether you like it or not. I think it takes time to see results from skincare. So I definitely take my time when it comes to skincare reviews. So let's start with my experience using the Bear. This is a microcurrent device. It is FDA cleared and it has anti-shock technology and it retails for $299. They also have the Bear Mini, which is $199, and that's more for people that are seeing if they want to try microcurrent, see if they like microcurrent. And so for me, I've actually used microcurrent before, so I was really excited to try out the Bear because what makes this really special is that it doesn't take very long to use every day compared to my previous microcurrent device, which took quite a bit of time per session to use, and you were also using a cord. This is charged with a USB, and you can see here, this is a closed port USB, so the entire device can be washed off when you're done with it, which is actually really nice. And it has about 90 uses per charge, so you don't have to worry about charging it all the time. Now, with this device, they have it to where you can pair it with their app. You can also use it without, but you don't have access to as many of the functions as you do when you sync it up with your phone for the app. So they have preset routines that are about 2 minutes each to target your entire face. So this is something that you can incorporate into your routine that is not going to take a ton of time every day compared to like my old microcurrent device, which is a much more detailed session to see results. I used this almost every single day for a month, and I have a before and after photo I want to include up here. I also did tweak a couple other things in the skincare that I applied, and once I have that video, I will put it up here for you so you can understand what cleared up my acne and things like that as well. But I definitely noticed a lot of lift with this. And so as someone who doesn't do Botox or fillers yet, this is something I think that can really stave that off if you're trying to avoid going with a more invasive route for lift and fullness and things like that. They sent this to me with their Serum, which is $59, and it has hyaluronic acid and squalane, and they use this in their routine as like a conductive gel. I think this is a fantastic hydrating, plumping serum. I don't love it as a conductive gel, and the reason is I just feel like it sinks in to your skin too quickly, even within that 2-minute window of like a guided session with the Bear. I just find that this absorbs a little too effectively to really maintain that conductivity that you want with microcurrent. I find when I use this, I have to spritz my face with some water to maintain that conductivity that you want. Anytime that you use microcurrent, you want to make sure that you wash your face prior to using it with something that does not contain oils, because oil inhibits the conductivity of the microcurrents coming through the device. So I do want to show you how this works. I can't pair it with my app because I do film from my phone, but I can still turn it on with this. So let me show you how this works. So I'm gonna put on some of this Serum. Do a couple pumps of this. I'm using quite a bit because it just absorbs so quickly. It's worth noting I have no skincare on. This is my face fresh out of the shower. So I try not to rub this in too much because, again, I just feel like it absorbs too quickly anyway. So I try to kind of leave it a little bit thicker on my skin. And if you're using the device without pairing it to the app, you simply turn it on. You can see those 5 lights there. That's the strongest current that you can get with this. You can turn it down by tapping. You can turn it up, 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 up. And so all you do is simply glide it across your skin. And I like to go in upward motions. I have found with this device, that I definitely feel like a nerve tingling sensation that like runs up my scalp when I do it on my forehead. It's a very strong device. But because of that, you're using it in such a short amount of time. I think that's why it is so effective. It is very powerful. So you're giving your face a nice little workout when you do this. And I'm just gonna do a couple glides. You can already tell it's starting to drag. I just don't think that this stays slippy enough while you use it for microcurrent. I do think it's hydrating otherwise and very nice, but probably not something I would purchase again because it just drags too much. But you just glide it across your entire face. I like to go in upward motions, and you can also do your neck. You always want to avoid this central part over your trachea. But you just glide it up, and that's kind of it. The other thing you can do when you don't have it paired to the app, if you do a quick double tap like that, you can hear it. It turns on T pulsations when it touches your skin and it turns off again. That kind of annoys me because when you pair it with the app, the T pulsations are continuous versus when you do it manually and then it turns on and off. So I don't love that. But then when you're done, you just hold down that button, turn it off. You can go rinse it off, clean it off, and set it out until you're ready to use it again. I have absolutely loved this. I love this way more than my other microcurrent device. I love the portability of it. If I wanted to go downstairs, I don't have to worry if I'm next to an outlet to be able to plug it in. It's really convenient. It doesn't take a long time to see incredible results with lift and overall muscle tone and contouring of your face. I think this is a fantastic device. Absolutely love it. Now let's jump into the UFO Mini 2. It is this little device where you pop out this ring and you'll put a little mask pad that's been soaked in serum onto it. There are 12 different types of masks so far, and they sent me 2 of the ones to try. So one of them is Make My Day and then Call It a Night. This one's got some olive oil. It's a little more moisturizing and luxurious. And this one has hyaluronic acid and red algae, so it's very hydrating, makes you really glowy. So I'm gonna put on the Make My Day mask. I do have to apologize because again, I film from my phone, so trying to sync with the app to use this, it's gonna be hard to show you the full capability of functions with this. This, you can have a multitude of colors of LED to treat different things like acne, pigmentation, collagen, and you can pick from a rainbow of colors. You can also do the presets like the Bear, where they have a different routine that they'll walk you through, and that will have different lights and things like that. And so they have different presets depending on the mask that you pick. So for Make My Day, I'm trying to remember, I think they did red LED with this one and a little bit of green. I can't remember. I often ended up freestyling with this as well. So if you buy these mask inserts, you can get 6 in a pack and they retail for $19.99. So let me show you what that looks like. So you just take this little ring off like so. You open up your mask. Try not to launch serum everywhere. These are very well coated with a serum. So here you can see that little mask in here. And you take this little mask, it's got this little tab like so, and you lay it across here, right? And then that comes down, and then you pop the ring back over it and it fits into this little groove. And then the other thing worth noting is there is so much serumy goodness in these little pouches. You don't want to waste it. So I always get all that remainder out, put it all down my neck and my chest. I put some of that excess on my face, make sure that we are nice and well coated for our treatment. Like so. It is a lot of product. I really like these serums because they do leave your skin incredibly glowy. Down here, oh, under the necklace. Maybe the necklace was not a good choice for today, sorry. All right, and I'm not gonna bother with rubbing it in too much because that's what you use the device for. Rub it on my arms even, because there is so much in there. We don't waste the serum though, okay? You use the serum. So with this, again, there's not as many presets when you're doing it manually and you're not synced to the app, but what you do, turn it on and tell that it's on. There we go. So it'll preset to that red and it turns on the T-sonic pulsations and it will gently warm a little bit as you do this. And you just glide it all over your face. And so it's really pretty enjoyable when you use the presets on this particular device because they have more of like a spa-like experience. So you have like a little bit of gentle music and it kind of like talks you through it and it's very relaxing. I will say with this particular device, because this one is more designed for kind of an overall glow with the actual mask itself, I find that I get a lot of the same benefits from my skincare rather than like spending extra time doing this. It's really a luxurious experience, but I find that I don't reach for it every day the way that I do with my Bear. I do think the LED is really nice for this, but the T-sonic, if I'm really looking for lymphatic drainage and that sort of thing, I get that from using my Bear, and I don't necessarily feel like I need to use this all the time. I will say, when I first got it, I had so many of the masks that I did one every single day for a week, and my skin was so fantastically glowy. So I really do think it's nice for that. Like if you're prepping for an event or something like that, or you have different concerns than I do, and maybe you just really want to pamper yourself with something like this. I just personally, if I'm going to take the time to really use a device, I'm going to reach for the Bear over this. But I do think you can get a really lovely complexion with this. It's kind of winding down right now. Then once you are all done with this, you simply take that ring out, peel off your mask, throw that away. You wash this underwater. I have often used a Q-tip to get up underneath this little lip to make sure I get all of that product out. And then I usually let mine dry a little bit before I pop this ring back on. And just like the Bear, you also have a sealed USB, so you don't have to worry about ruining it when you're washing it off. So I think that's excellent also. So overall, I have really enjoyed my Foreo experience. I have noticed an incredible transformation in my skin, personally because of my skincare concerns and my level of dedication to using devices. If I had to buy one for myself, it would be the Bear, like 110%. This is something that I look forward to using at the end of the day. I have seen very tangible results from using this. And I've really just overall enjoyed it. I think if you are more concerned with hydration and glow and you are combating acne and some pigmentation marks, the UFO Mini 2 might be a great option for you. But personally, I see similar results just using some serums and things like that. It's still enjoyable to use, and I think if you have an event that you are trying to get really glamorous for, using the masks for like a week ahead of time is an excellent idea. It's going to make your skin look really supple and glowy. But generally speaking, this is more of a special occasion device that I like to use as opposed to one that I really want to grab every single day. But overall, I have really enjoyed my experience with Foreo. I think they make excellent products, and I've really enjoyed getting to try them out. So thank you to Foreo for sending those to me. And also, if you're wanting to purchase any of their devices, I do have an affiliate code below, which they gave me. And like I said, highly love the Bear, the microcurrent. I think it's incredible, especially if you are looking for some preventative solutions for the aging process. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful if you're trying to decide, between these different devices. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a little thumbs up. Helps other people find my channel. And if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.